In a Wednesday interview on Newsmax, Mercedes Schlapp, whose husband, Matt Schlapp, is the head of CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Conference. Their annual gathering begins and is this weekend, I think, in Washington, D.C. Mercedes Schlapp said that people can come to CPAC and find the love of their life, as she hyped the event as a right-wing dating scene. She was being interviewed on Newsmax. She said, "We are going to be talking about from woke capitalism to the culture warriors." There's really some really fun panel names. One of the panel names actually mentions Joy Reid, where it's basically this fight against this, what I say, Trump derangement syndrome, media narrative, their goal to destroy the president, destroy MAGA supporters. They're going to be talking about Doge. She says, "I've seen people who have decided that they're going to run for office or get involved with their local or state elections. It's truly inspiring to watch. Younger voters were such a decisive factor in this past election, and they swayed in favor of Trump. It's truly amazing. I've seen so many people who are single who then end up finding the love of their life at CPAC. So I'm like, okay, if you don't find them at church, you might find them at CPAC." Also, Schlapp's husband, Matt Schlapp, last year agreed to pay a very large sum of money after a man accused him of sexual assault. That brings me to story number 2. CPAC chair Matt Schlapp accused of groping a male bar patron, but no charges were filed. Matt Schlapp, the chairman of the American Conservative Union, grabbed another man's genitals at a bar in Sperryville, Virginia, according to a report with a local sheriff's department. This disturbance happened around 11 p.m. on February 8th at the Black Twig. Owner Daniel Gleason called the sheriff's office and said a patron had just assaulted another customer. The suspect was not found and the victim declined to prosecute. Matt Schlapp was later identified as the suspect, still presumably had a handful of somebody's black twig. The dispatcher's note said the suspect assaulted a person grabbing their genitals. The victim declined, blah, blah, blah. The bar was hosting a snowball dance party for adults 21 and older at the time. Schlapp and his wife Mercedes have a home in nearby Madison County. The allegations first came to light in a report by independent journalist Yashir Ali, who shared accounts from witnesses of the incident, asked to remain anonymous, fearing retribution. Schlapp has been accused of sexual assault involving men in the past, which he has denied, but it's happened more than one time. Carlton Huffman, a former Senate campaign staffer for Georgia Republican Herschel Walker, sued Schlapp for $9 million, claiming Schlapp groped him as he drove him in October 2022. So let's see if the Grindr app stays up and running this weekend while CPAC's in town and Matt Schlapp's running around grabbing every dude's junk, allegedly.